Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street's Billy Mayhew makes emotional promise to Paul Foreman. Billy Mayhew has made an emotional promise to Paul Foreman in Coronation Street. In Tuesday's, January 9th, episode, Paul revealed to Todd that he was moving forward with his plan to end his life due to his MND diagnosis and would be booking an appointment with Dr. Gaddis to see if he could get some morphine. Paul stunned Todd by asking him for a helping hand when the time comes, since he likely wouldn't be able to physically enact his end-of-life plan. "I can't just snuff your life out," Todd insisted. Paul reminded him, "You're my only chance for escape. Don't make me beg." After Todd discouraged him from asking anyone else to directly help end his life, Paul met with Dr. Gaddis to move forward with his plan. He faced a setback when Dr. Gaddis shot down his request for morphine, instead encouraging him to try something over the counter. Paul shared his frustration with Todd at the pub, where Abby Franklin overheard their discussion and was shocked the doctor wouldn't prescribe something stronger for Paul's pain. He noticed Abby's compassion, so he invited her over to ask if she'd be willing to get him drugs so he'd have a way to end things the way he wanted. Paul asked for her contacts, but Abby politely refused to get involved. Abby at least promised she wouldn't tell Paul's friends or family about what he was planning. However, Abby did arrange a meeting with her dealer for a one-time agreement to score some morphine for Paul. She had no idea Cassie Plummer had followed her to take photos of the drug deal. Kevin was horrified as Cassie reported back on what she'd seen, before providing him evidence with the photos. Meanwhile, Abby secretly dropped by to see Paul again and delivered the drugs. "I really hope you don't need them for a long time," Abby said. Abby faced immediate consequences for her actions, as Kevin threatened to throw her out until Abby was able to explain what she'd done. "This thing does what it wants, when it wants, and there's nothing I can do to stop it," Paul explained. He tearfully relayed to Todd, "The jailer is coming down the corridor, mate. I can hear him jangling his keys, and one of them's got my name on it, waiting to lock me down." Billy walked in right in the middle of this fraught moment, and before long, Kevin arrived soon as well to confront Paul. "You can't be sending Abby out to buy drugs, mate," Kevin insisted. Billy was horrified at the extent of Paul's plan to end his life, first throwing Todd out for not telling him how far things had gone. Billy then threatened Paul that he'd tell the police to stop him from ending his life. "A sin of omission is a sin all the same," Billy pointed out. "If I let you do this, I'm complicit." Paul reminded Billy that he'd been willing to bend the rules of his faith by marrying him in a church. This was just another example of religion colliding with reality. The vicar refused to change his mind, demanding that Paul hand over the drugs. His partner admitted he physically couldn't stop Billy but asked him to respect the last choice he could make for himself. "Please, let me go while there's still something left of me," Paul begged. The vicar broke down, before finally agreeing that he would support Paul's quest to end his life on his own terms. "If the time comes when you really want to end things, I'll help you," Billy pledged.